Hey, Shalom Akim, this is Yabatazah, coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Alright, as you see here, I got a video up going back to published on October 29, 2015, titled World's First Bio Payment with BTC Bitcoin. Alright, as you see, you got these Edomites, alright, I guess proving that it's possible to transfer funds, you know, these Federal Reserve notes via, you know, they call it NFC, near field communication, you know, able to do that through that technology. So I just want to show you this video because today I put up a video of the Al Jazeera showing that over there in South Korea they just opened up a new store allowing customers to pay with the palm of their hand, man, bio payment. So all this stuff is coming into play, man. You know, it's all being fulfilled, and it was told to us in the scriptures. So, you know, we're getting closer to that time. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long.
To do the world's first Bitcoin transfer from human to wallet. Alright, so here we have a spanking brand new Genuino board. And this NFC module connected to this computer through serial.
Hand with a chip as well.
With a chip, yeah.
So he has a chip in his hand.
And a Bitcoin wallet with 0.1993 Bitcoins. That will be withdrawn from this account to another account. So let's go. We'll transfer €1. €1. Hold your chip implant next to the reader. Yeah. Hold still.
Hold still.
Steady. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We got it.
Now
and the Bitcoin wallet. Will it update?
Will it update?
Will it update? Will you log in?
Oh, will we switch?
Yeah, it worked, man.
Yes.
It worked. First,
But not the last.
Alright, see, as you see, man, these Edomites, so-called white man, Esau, the Amalekites, the Khazars, whatever you want to call them, they're ready, man, to push this chip, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is going back maybe 2 years, year and a half ago. All right, and now they're actually fulfilling it. Now they're pushing it to the customers, man. It's gonna be at a store near you, man. They're gonna start implementing that chip, and people are gonna fall for it, man, because they're gonna entice Jake and the inhabitants of the earth to receive that mark, man, that chip. As he said at the very end of this video, he said the first, but not the last. You see? So this devil, man, he knows that he's gonna push his agenda upon Israel, man, the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. And you have to be circumspect at the times that you're in, because we're getting closer, man. That's what Yahweh Shai said. He's gonna set a watchman upon the tower that watcheth for the sword to come, and if he sees the sword come, he's gonna sound the trumpet. So we have to push this truth out, man, and warn the Akim, the brothers, whether they hear or forbear. The elect are gonna listen. Everybody else is gonna just blow it, you know. It's gonna go through one ear out the other, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the scriptures now. I got some scriptures lined up. It's in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And we're in a time, we're in 2017, man, and they're still constantly pushing this chip, man. They're trying to make this thing trendy and entice you to receive this thing, to make it more convenient. Seem that it's more convenient, because all this devil's doing is making life harder for Jake, you know. So Jake is like, man, I need to make shortcuts to do this, do that, this, that, and the third. But really, man, it's all a mental game. It's spiritual. You know, I fall into that at times. All we got to do is just sit back, breathe, wait a minute, and then do one thing at a time, man. But this devil got some vibration out here in the world that we have to get everything done in a matter of what, 12 hours, 13 hours, 14, you know. So when you wake up 6 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, work all day, and then you get off at 5, 6, and then you got a little bit of 4 hours to do anything, man. Then you have to go right to bed and go to work. But that's why they're pushing this thing. They're trying to make it seem like it's going to be more convenient in your life, but really it's going to be to your destruction, man. But this is a vision that John the Revelator has seen. So through the spirit of Habakkuk, Habakkuk's seen things as well. He's a prophet. All right. So these things are coming to pass, man. And we're standing upon our watch, and we're going to make known these words to anybody that may read it or understand it, that he will run with it, man. He will run the race of faith and continue therein in the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because we're living in the last days, man, whether you want to believe it or not. This place is wicked, man, above all measure. And if you can't see that, you're dead, man. You're spiritually dead. You're not even alive, man. Okay? You're just eating and shitting and sleeping and working. That's it. You're just there. All right? You're a vessel that's meant for destruction, man. Okay? But this vision is yet for an appointed time, and we're coming into that time. We're seeing great prophecy being fulfilled, man. All right? This is in Sirach chapter 5 verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. It don't matter what it is, man. We have to be vigilant and circumspect of the times that we're in. All right? We cannot ignore the signs that we're being shown here on the earth, man, because that's how Yahweh Shai speaks to us. He speaks to us through the prophets, through each brother that makes the videos, but also he speaks to us through the word. He speaks to us through dreams. He speaks to us through signs that we see with our own physical eyes out here in the world, man. So when we see these different little news articles, these news videos that they put up, these are signs for the elect to be alert and to know that redemption draweth nigh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, we're not ignorant of Esau's devices. We know what you're up to, Esau, you so-called white man. We know what you're up to. We know what you Amalekites over there in Israel, you so-called Jews. All right, you scumbags that are over there. We know what you're doing, man. Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the power of all things that created heaven and the earth, and all things that we're able to see and invisible, has revealed the secrets unto his prophets, man, unto his little children, unto his monument that's here established on the earth that you're trying to rid of. But you cannot rid of Jacob, man. The seed of Jacob is going to be here forever. So we're not ignorant of your devices, man. You're not going to get an advantage of the elect, because Yahweh Shai, he's protecting them. All right? He's protecting the elect. He's making all things aware to us, man. And we know that you're going to sooner or later, from major cities to the smallest town in America, throughout the whole earth, you're gonna push this chip on all the people of the earth, man. All right, let me look up that word device. All right, it says right here at the outline, biblical usage: a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose, that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes. See, you have an evil purpose, because the book of Revelation chapter 13 reveals a mark that's going to be pushed upon all people, whether rich or poor, small or great. So this is an evil purpose that you have, and your purpose is to destroy Jake, because we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, though it tarry, wait for it, man, because it's not going to tarry. It's surely going to come to pass. It's coming to pass. The time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell breaks loose with martial law, whatever they want to call it, civil war, whatever it is, it's going to happen, man. All the things that we're doing right now is going to cease. The grinding shall cease. All right, they're going to try to force that chip on you. Okay, so all these things are coming to pass, man. We cannot let Satan gain an advantage over us. All right, I'm gonna read right here. Says whoever is devising evil against Christ to dispose, to the purpose and submit himself to Christ. All right, because there was a device that Satan was trying to use on Yahushua when he was tempted in the wilderness 40 days and 40 nights, man. We're going to be tempted. We're being tempted right now, but it's going to increase. The temptation is going to increase to a higher level in the latter times, man. But we have to be aware and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to redeem us from all these different emotions and feelings and things of that nature. All right, that's why we're doing the things now, because Yahushua is prepping the elect for the future to come, in this world and the world to come. Okay, so we cannot be ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We have to constantly be watching and believe and have faith that these things are real, because a lot of people don't think this stuff's real, man. They think it's just it's a new technology and it's gonna advance humanity to a higher level, you know, make humanity more sophisticated. All right, but really it's demonic, man, because they can control you with that device. They can manipulate your emotions. That's like right now, they can manipulate our emotions right now, man, by spreading the chemtrails in the air. Certain foods that we eat that we don't know a certain type of chemicals in there that'll alter our emotions, our mood. You know, it's all jacked up out here, man. That's why we need Yahushua. You know, so that's the times we're in, man. The chip is here, man. The mark of the beast is here, and sooner or later it's gonna be pushed, and it's gonna be mandatory that all people have to get it. Just like whenever now if you have a debit card, it has to have a chip on it, because all the stores are moving from the swipe ability to just inserting the chip into the device and it reading the chip. There's times where if you that certain device, that machine won't even receive your card if you don't insert it with the chip, unless, I don't know, on their side they're able to bypass it. But I've been in certain stores to where I wasn't able to swipe it. I had to insert it, or I could not buy whatever item I was purchasing at that time. You know, which is just a bunch of bullshit, man. All right, but let me see what else I got here lined up. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. (4 and 14). All right, let me highlight these things. This is Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. All right, it's like it says in Exodus 23, I believe, says, follow not a multitude to do evil, because there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna fall into this enticement, you know, into this snare. All right, it says Exodus 23:2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. You see, because these people don't even know that they're setting themselves up for a horrific death, man. Because Yahweh commanded us not to do the things of the heathen. All right. Though he rules over us, doesn't mean that we have to submit to every single ordinance that he subscribes or prescribes. Salakia. All right. Just like you look at the example of the three brothers in the book of Daniel, Abednego, Meshach, and Shadrach, that rejected bowing down to the image of Nebuchadnezzar, and they some crooked ass, envious, wicked ass, Babylonians turned them over, and he had to cast them into the fiery furnace. But they told him straight up. Let me go ahead and bring up that account real quick. Let me find where it's at. See here. This is, let me just pull it up on here. Daniel chapter 3. Start at verse 16. All right, and we got to remember these examples, because these examples is what's gonna give us the strength and the ability to endure, because we need examples, man. It's like Yahweh Shai, he's an example. All the prophets, the men of the Lord, are examples. All right, it says Daniel 3:16, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, Yahweh whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. You see, so these men were of great courage, only because the spirit of Yahweh Shai was on them, though. That's it. Because you got guys out here that think they're courageous and say, oh, I'm not going to receive this, that, and the third. But they don't know that they're being carnal, Salakia. They don't know that they're being carnal, and they're speaking out of season. Okay? Let's go back to Proverbs. Salakia. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Just like the three brothers that I just mentioned. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They avoided it. And they turned from it. Even if it meant their life being taken. But their life was preserved. There was a spiritual, a high level miraculous intervention from up on high, whenever they were thrown into the fire furnace, and nothing happened to them, man. So they avoided it. So we had to avoid this coming temptation, the hour of our temptation that's coming, man. We're gonna be faced with an hour of temptation, just like Yahweh Shai was when he was in the Gethsemane, in the Mount of Olives, before he was betrayed by Judas Iscariot. He even had another hour of temptation in the very beginning, when in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, when Satan came and tried to entice him. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Because Esau knows he's gonna fall, so he wants to use whatever he can to deceive Jake, you Israelites, you Negro Latinos, and Native American Indians, to destroy you, man. He knows he has but a short time. Even going thousands of years back, he knew his time was short in those times, and now he's back in his time in 2017, and he still knows his time short. So he's doing the same shit that he did in the old times, destroying you jakes, man, deceiving you, lying to you, enticing you, giving you the ability, so-called free will, you know. But really, the Lord is just turning you over to your own devices, man. All right. So they're not gonna sleep until they destroy you jakes, man. Okay. Verse 17, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You know, that's their whole mindset. That's their whole thought process. It's how to destroy you jakes, man. Why do the heathen rage? You know? Why do they rage? Because they hate that Yahweh Shai is with you, and you're gonna receive the blessed and glory, the blessing and the glory of the kingdom, man. And that is rulership, for dominion forever and ever, man. It's not going to cease like their kingdom's has always ceased from the Babylonians, all right, from the Medo-Persian empires, you know, the Greeks, the Romans, and so forth and so on. All right. Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as a shining light, and that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. You see. So in order for us to have the ability, or the capability of the light shining, is that Yahweh Shai has to continue feeding us that oil. All right. At the same time, we as individuals are putting fresh oil back into these vessels by staying in the scriptures and prayer, keeping our mind focused on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So we have to be mindful of these things, man. Let me go ahead and read 19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. Yeah, you Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, you 2/3, you're not gonna know what you stumbled at, man, because you wandered in the way of deserts and not knowing the way of Yahweh Shai. All right, all you knew was what you could get right now, how it could be more convenient for your life, how you were able to fill your belly. You see. So now Yahweh Shai is going to feed you over to your devices, which is death. That's your reward. That's going to be your reward. All right. Thermonuclear destruction is coming, man. Or the guillotine, or whatever the Most High has stored up for you 2/3 to be destroyed. All right. But this is like, you know, the Lord says, be not partial. So this video is for the elect. This video is for the non-elect. All right. This is for the video for the ones that are still of the Gentile state of mind, Israelites that are going to come in, you know. So you got to take heed to these words, man, to these sayings, because the day of recompense is at hand, man. So Esau is going to recompense himself by destroying you jakes, and Yahweh Shai is going to recompense himself and Israel for Israel's sake. All right, payback. So there's going to be a big payback here on the earth, man. There's going to be a great slaughter on the earth. Esau's going to win in a certain extent as far as killing you 2/3. But really, it's overall, Yahweh Shai is the win. He won. He got the victory. But I hope you brothers understand what I'm saying. Don't be found in that lot, man. Don't be a loser. If you got this truth, hold on to it, man, and know that these things are true. All right. Because the days draw nigh, man. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring out. Let's go to Revelations chapter 12. Start at verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. You see, so now we're getting closer as you see the videos. All right, I just posted up a video maybe 45 minutes ago already. The Al Jazeera talking about South Korea opening up the first store that has the ability to pay through BioPay, the swipe of your hand, you know. So he knows he has but a short time, and the things are speeding up, man. All right. So we got to continue to push and know and be circumspect of the times that we're living in. All right. Going back a few scriptures up, or one scripture up, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. So that's the mindset we have to have, man. You know, no matter what, there's no tapping out. We got to keep pushing, you know, and wait for Yahweh Shai to give us that strength to fight back in the way that he needs us to fight back. But overall, putting our faith and trust in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, but I hope it was edifying, brothers. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Until next time, Shalom.